Hello everyone, hola, aloha, ciao, salut, ni hao, namaste, ohayo, yogamasma, здравствуйте, привет, bună, dzień dobry, sziasztok, hello, xin ciao, yamosio tere, salam alaikum, saskia ka, marhaban, merhaba. Welcome international people, my name is Brunellesp, for those of you who don't know, and I'm speaking really fast, and I don't know why, it's because I'm freezing cold. I've got a hot water bottle here to try and keep me warm. My hands are freezing. Anyway, it's not about me. So I recently did a short video on the swatches for the new eyeshadow palette from Sleek Makeup. They have an eyeshadow called 3AM, which is very apt for the party season, which is coming up around Christmas. The usual cost is £9. It is not available on the Sleek website itself still, which is really weird, but it is available on one other website plus prettylittlething.com. And by the way, Pretty Little Thing has got some offers at the moment. If you want to go and buy this palette at a cheaper rate, if it's still in stock by the time you watch this video, sorry, and then it's gone down to about £7, and it usually was original price was £9, but they also have sales on other Sleek makeup stuff as well. By the way, if you are interested in seeing the swatches, I will link the video, and not right now because I don't want you to leave right now, do I? I'll link the video at the very end of this one, so if you want to go and watch just a video on just specifically just swatches, then you can do so. What I do remember from the swatches is that especially the shimmers are fantastic. They swatch really beautifully. The matte shades were needed a bit more build up, but then again, how they perform on the eyes is what we're going to find out today. So that's enough talking. That's enough talking. So it's got a mirror here. The eyeshadows don't have names, but they have numbers. And just so you can see what they're like. There they are. And it starts from here. That's number 1, and it goes that way until you get to number 12. So 12 eyeshadows, of which there are. I'm dropping that brush, but it's of no use. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 matte shades, and the rest are shimmers. So getting started, I am going to go into shade number let's go for shade number 8, and then we'll take it from there. The brush that I'm using is a Morphe E23 brush, and I'm just going to apply that. Oh, by the way, on my eyes I've already got as usual is NARS Soft Matte Concealer, and I just apply that over the eyes, and I use a brush to just make sure I seal everything in and mattify everything. So that's what I've got. So not a lot of fallout, and let's see how much pigment I can see. Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely pigmented. Blend really easily, but you can see that as you start blending it, this is definitely one of the shades, and I've got something on my eye. What the? I had that on my eye all that time. Why didn't you guys tell me there was something flipping around on my eyelash? Right, so I'll dip in again, just build that color up, and you can see clearly the difference. Moving on to the next shade. So far blends really easily, picks up a lot on a brush back. However, when you start blending it, needs to be built up, but that's not actually a bad thing, because it means that you have more control over how much pigment or how dark or whatever whichever you want to put it, but you control how much of the shade of the color you have on your eyelid. You can stop whenever you are ready. So we are going to move on to the next shade, which is number 10, and I'm just dabbing it. They are so soft, and I'm just gonna see if there isn't nice. So not too much fallout, so just trying that and see how much pigment there is. Just concentrating that around my crease line and just above it as well. I'm just going to build that up nice and slowly. So you can see there, it's definitely buildable. Yeah, so similar to the first shade, so I'm very happy with the quality so far. I'm moving on with a BH Cosmetic brush number 6. which is smaller, and I'm going for number 5 now, which is again a matte shade, but it's a dark brown shade, and I'm just going to try and concentrate that on the outer corner because I don't want to use another palette. I could use another palette and use a black, but I'm just going to use a brown here. Ooh, you see how pigmented that is? Super pigmented. And I'm just going to keep that on the outer edge of the eye first. Pat that in. And then just softly blend it about halfway. Just to darken the outer corner of the eye. Now I'm going to go for the first of the shimmers, the one that stood out for me. I'm going to put that all over my lid first, and that is number 11. I absolutely fell in love with that shade. It was butter soft, and I'm just going to apply that, and they are so soft as well. Honestly, there's so much pigment that comes onto it in the hand. I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. All right, fingers are fine, but actually wet brush works a lot better. Now, it's a little bit more smoky, but I want to brighten it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is actually go for another shade. This, I never plan any of my looks. And I think I'm going to go for number 9. And I'm just going to add that halfway. I've cleaned the brush, but I'm using the same brush I used before, which is still wet. And I'm just going to try and apply some of that on the inner corner of the eye and take it halfway. Just to brighten the look a little bit. Alright, so what I'm going to do is to finish off the rest of my face. Underneath at the bottom, I'm just going to put number 10, which is the matte shade, and that I've used before. And then black eyeliner. I'm going to try and use falsies. I'm not confident in using them. I usually don't like falsies, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm doing it off camera. I'm not doing it on camera, okay? So, most likely it will fail, and then you'll see me without falsies, but I'll do my best. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll put number 4 on the inner corners of the eyes to brighten everything up. And then I'll give you my final thoughts about this palette. So I'll see you back in a moment. I think I'll see you. I'm hungry and I'm cold. Back in a moment. All right, this is my face all done. I tried the lashes. I tried to put them on twice and they fell off. So I give up. So it's just not for me, eyelashes. Maybe one day, but clearly not today. Not today, people. Anyway, back to the palette. Would I recommend this? Yes, I would. It is a lovely palette. Sleek is really, really underrated when it comes to their eyeshadows. I think they really need to get, they need a lot more people singing about them out there. Even some of their highlighting palettes are absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I just think it's a lovely palette to have. And yes, it has got lots of sort of pinkish shades in there, but you've also got some golds as well that you can then use. So you've got some golds there. You can see this variation. I'm just checking the monitor there. So you can see you've got some golds in there. You can, mix and match. It cost is £9, I say, which is super, super affordable. But obviously, if you try a Pretty Little Thing now, then they've got an offer on that as well. So it's gone down to about £7, £7.50, thereabouts. Yeah, what else? I think that's about it. They're absolutely stunning. The mattes, the mattes need to be built up, but they blend really, really easy. No special skills needed whatsoever when it comes to applying them. And as you guys know, I'm not a skilled person. I'm just an enthusiast, and I am learning all the time. So it is a nice and easy palette to be able to blend, and it's also easily portable as well, that you can take it out and about with you if you're going away, travel size. You don't need something too bulky. Another thing that I wanted to mention with regard to Sleek, Sleek as the brand is not vegan friendly. However, I believe they are cruelty free. When I looked into their website to double check everything, they don't actually do animal testing on their products, nor do they use ingredients which are tested on animals. They also ethically have chosen not to sell in China, which because obviously China has different rules when it comes to animal testing or testing on animals. So they won't sell in China until such time as the rules have changed. I think I read somewhere or watched some program somewhere a little while ago where it looks as if China might be changing some of the rules when it comes to animal testing. So there might be a market there, but don't quote me on that. Just research it for yourself if you want to double check. But maybe that is, something that will make you decide whether you want to buy something from this brand or not. As usual, thank you very much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment if you haven't already. And if you haven't, why not? And if you have, thank you. And if you do comment, thank you. And if you do comment and you have subscribed, please make sure that you press the bell, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, so you know when I do upload. And oh yeah, to my Americanos and American friends out there, happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you get to enjoy it with your family and loved ones. We don't have Thanksgiving here, but I shall be celebrating with yourselves. Thank you, and I'll speak to you soon.